one of the really strange things about Tolkien is the way that he's inspired not only uh, interest, devotion, whatever, but people don't just want to read his books. They want to kind of get inside them. They want to live in Middle-earth. And actually, they do go to great efforts to do that, or as near as they can. There are people who build hobbit houses. In fact, you can hire them. They're kind of hobbit hotels, and others build kind of Middle-earth habitats so that they feel they're inside Middle-earth. And there are people who spend well, enormous amounts of effort trying to create their own personal image of Middle-earth. And you wonder why that is, because they don't do it with other things. Nobody felt like creating a kind of James Bond universe or even a Harry Potter universe, I don't think. And I'm not quite sure why that is, but I would suggest that actually it's because Tolkien left so much space in his work. He hints at things, but he doesn't tell you about them. There's a sense always that there's stuff in the background which has a history and a backstory, and very often it does because he tells us later what the backstory is. But people reading it sort of try to fill that in for themselves. So they create images in their minds. And True, the Peter Jackson images have now become kind of hegemonic, and that's quite good because they are very much what Tolkien would have appreciated. But just the same, I think we all have our slightly different ideas, and I think actually Miriam's is close to Tolkien in a way because, as I say, Tolkien was a hobbit, but he was also in a way rather suburban. And suburban is not a good word in modern artistic circles. It's kind of, bourgeois, Philistine, low class. But actually, there's a lot to be said for suburbs. They've got the gardens with flowers for one thing. They've got people tending them. There's kind of love and ownership there. And I think actually Miriam brings that out very well. Her picture of the garden, Sam's garden, well, you can see how somebody could be devoted to that sort of thing, and so many people, of course, are. I think she really has got a window into Tolkien's own thinking, which, as I say, is rather unfashionable and not very dramatic, but actually very restful and very comforting. And that's one of the things that people like about it.